before we start, let's see what I got for the 6th day of December.
Oh my god, you can do this before a fucking podcast?
The podcast has already started.
Oh
It's
my
drums.
god, podcast started, drums?
I haven't even touched that yet.
I don't have one.
Well, guess your mom
I'm
doesn't.
not a loser.
Guess Natasha's mom doesn't love you.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Panic-Cast. Today we have a guest star because Dylan forgot that he made plans with someone else, and then I'm just gonna censor it out. Let's restart. Dylan, say hi this time.
Hi this time. Welcome.
So
to
Sad
our
Boy Dayto's
humble
here.
podcast.
Wait, I'll do the intro.
No, the intro's done.
No, let me do
You're
the
gonna
intro.
screw it up again. You already did the intro. And you
Welcome to the Panic-Mania podcast.
We call it the Panic-Cast, so you screwed up.
The Panic-Cast podcast.
Let's call it the
I'm
official
surprised
podcast.
you knew what it was called.
The channel?
Honestly, yeah.
Dayton watches once a year.
Yeah.
And that year happened already.
Yeah, it's
Just a minute
2020,
So you
Dylan.
already... Yeah.
This man's living in
What
2020.
games have we played this year?
Oh, let's see if Dayton-
Siege.
I haven't played Siege ever. Not this year, not last year.
We played Minecraft.
That was on the stream.
Yeah, but we played
Actually, I did upload a thing, but neither you or Dylan are in it.
Oh.
I did the Wither fight with Zach and them, and I finally... That was
because
like...
I don't get invites to anything.
No, I did invite you, and you said, I'm busy. I literally invited you and Dylan, and Dylan said, I don't want to. This was months ago. This was
What?
in October.
I spaced out.
Never when we fought the Wither? Well, you didn't.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, no. But I did invite you, and you said, I'm at worky,
Yeah.
making porky.
Right.
Well, you don't fucking plan things while we're at work.
Well, I literally was like, I want to do something on this Minecraft stream.
Yeah.
And Dylan said, and I quote, have you guys ever peed and blood came out? And I said, no, Dylan, that's never been something that's happened.
I've done that, Dylan. I stripped out my penis.
I know.
So we
Yeah.
got big game news this week, also.
Let's hear it.
So, did you see Resident Evil 3 Nemesis announced?
I read it on Twitter. And
Did you see the pictures?
No.
Oh, they got a picture of Nemesis, Jill, and Carlos. Carlos is like nobody.
Valentine?
No, yeah, Jill Valentine.
No, Carlos Valentine.
No, I think Carlos' last name's Menzuela. I can't remember.
He's Spanish?
Jill Sandwich?
What?
Jill Sandwich?
Yeah, that same Jill.
They're making a Jill sandwich?
No, it's a joke from.
All I
the
want
game.
Oh.
is Rebecca Chambers.
Well, she's not gonna be in it for a while if she ever does show up.
What about Mila Jovovich?
No, she was never
Also,
in the
why
games.
not redo the first one? I feel like you'd make
Because
a lot more
the
money.
first one already has a pretty good remake, so it makes
It's
You know what
almost
they
exactly
should
the
remake
same.
on the Switch?
no. If you looked at the first ever
Or
Resident Evil,
re-release.
Yeah,
it
sure.
looks like
I played
shit. It looks like no, the first
Ocarina
one or
of
the HD.
Time.
The
And Majora's
pretty sure
Mask.
it's the first one.
Because there's two. There's RE remake, which came out for GameCube. Did you play the PS1 original?
Okay. I played the PS1 version on the PlayStation 3.
And it was like really shitty looking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because the remake on GameCube is a much better looking game.
who even bought the 3DS?
Maybe
really?
it was the remake. Now that I think
Really,
about it.
I bought the 3DS.
It was free.
But I
buy
feel-
everything though.
I
so
feel
that
like-
doesn't count.
The Switch should change it so you can put 3DS games in it. Because that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'd buy the 3DS game if I could put it in my Switch.
Yeah, because there is good. The 3DS has very good games.
Yeah.
It's just you don't want to fucking play it on a not TV.
Right,
anymore.
I
I
also
wanna-
don't want to spend another fucking $300 on another shitty console that I'll play for 2 games.
Well, it's because you were bad at games.
You already own a
No,
Switch.
I'm good at games. I just don't want to.
You're only good at Rainbow Siege and Minecraft.
You already
and
own a
Skyrim.
Switch.
That's
No,
what I'm saying. I don't want to spend $300 on a 3DS to play Ocarina of Time. and
it
Majora's
would be
Mask.
like $100.
Right. I looked
But
it up
I have
3
one
years
if you want to
ago.
borrow it.
You have mine.
No, you have to come play Pokemon.
I also have yours. Is it the Animal Crossing one, the red one?
Oh wait, no, that's not my Animal Crossing.
Then I don't have yours.
Wait, what? You do have something of mine though. What'd you
Pokemon.
steal from me, you little fuck?
I have Kingdom Hearts
Oh right, and my Cloud.
and your Cloud. Yeah, it's in its place of honor.
Anyways, I was telling you how Dayton came here. So yeah, me and Dylan, we watched Star Wars Episode 1 because
Yep.
you know Christmas is coming and that's the time of year when they bring out the new Star Wars movies.
Right.
So we said we're gonna watch all of them.
Do you want to watch it? The new one? It's on like the 20th.
Yo, eventually. I don't know if I want to watch it first day.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
I
wanna
said
watch
yo instead of oh.
I mean, I've
Anyways.
watched every one, but that's because I go to my dad's Christmas party for the city.
Oh, and
And we
you
just
can
gonna
kiss.
watch a free movie.
Oh, also, if anybody doesn't know who Sad Boy Dato is, he sometimes comes on the stream. He used to do streams with us all the time, but then he became lazy
Most
and
of the
sad.
people-
No,
watching
it's because
this
Jesse
will
just stopped
know.
inviting me.
It's because you kept canceling.
I canceled like twice
Look at his
when you
hand.
restarted.
At whose hand?
The officer.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. It's not recording that, so I
No.
can't show it. But, yeah, that is weird. Look at Marge's hand. It's weird, too. Not for the same reason.
Yeah.
It's just a weird hand. Anyways, so, yeah, Dylan and me were watching episode 1. It was, like, super late, and I still had to go and put up some stuff. So I was like, how about we do this on or do this a different day for the podcast? And he's like, yeah, we'll do it Thursday. And he forgot he had made plans.
You said Thursday.
No, you said Thursday. I said
Thursday.
you're the one who said Thursday because I don't work. I didn't say any day. You said, well, yeah, we
no,
can do it
I'm
Thursday.
pretty sure you said, what are you doing Thursday? And I said,
Yeah, I was
"Oh, have it
definitely
off."
here. It was both of you at the same time.
And then
both
you
screwed.
said,
That's what
okay,
happened.
well, I close, but it should... We can do
Anyways.
it after anyways.
Either way, Dylan forgot that he had made plans with Dayton, and that's why Dayton's here.
No, that's not true, but okay.
That's what I was told.
We also asked him if he wanted to be on it.
Well, yeah, we've asked a few people. There's been a few people who said they want to come on, but nobody ever wants to come on because we record this at like 3 a.m.
But I'm here.
We will
So
eventually.
clearly I don't cancel out on that many things, Jesse.
Well, it's because you kind of dragged here, and then you were grumpy at the 7-Eleven.
Fuck. That was me joshing around.
He literally went in and said, "I'm grumpy," and knocked over a whole shelf of chips. There's also a new Mario Maker update. Did you see that? Did you hear about
Sure
this?
did. I watched the thing.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you see, you talk in the same tone even when you're being sarcastic.
I know.
But so they you can get the Master Sword item that turns you into Link, and it's not like in the original Mario Maker, which
Right,
used to
where
look like
it's
Link.
just a skin.
Cool.
Yeah, it's actually cool. You get a sword that you can attack with. You have bombs, arrows, and is there anything else, or is it just bombs and arrows?
You can down.
Oh yeah, you can
and
down
stuff.
slash and stuff. Like it's a lot of cool stuff you can do.
You basically are overpowered
But you
for
can make
normal Mario.
yeah.
maps.
But if somebody makes levels for that, there can be some really cool
Right,
stuff.
just with like a lot of enemies.
Oh, you
and
can
boss
reflect
fights.
shit. You can reflect shit with your shield.
Oh right, you can
Like
pull your shield
bombs.
out,
Oh.
And gophers and stuff.
and the bombs can actually throw. And they got this new. There's a bunch of cool stuff you can do now.
Yeah, that
They
sounds
brought
cool as
Spike
shit.
in.
That's just like a Zelda 2 kind of deal.
Yeah, but he looks like the NES one.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't
He
really
pretty
matter.
much looked the same in Zelda 2.
No, he didn't. He was much more body in Zelda 2. So-
Well, just because he's bigger.
Yeah,
Wasn't
he
Zelda
looks-
2 the one that not released in America?
no, that's Mario 2.
What was? Oh, I was thinking of the what was that CD-ROM game?
Oh, those were
Yeah.
released in America. They just didn't sell very many.
Oh,
Thank God for that.
Yeah, what's by Dylan one for Christmas? I don't
A
have that kind of money.
CD-ROM?
No, what's it called?
Commodore 64?
No, the Panasonic stupid fab.
Oh,
Stupid
Famicom?
No, that's not what it is either.
Oh,
Famicom's what they
the
call
Sega
Nintendo.
Genesis.
Doesn't matter. Not important. You're both wrong. Moving on.
Dreamcast?
No,
I don't know.
Switch.
The Xbox 360?
I don't think there was anything else new that came out. There was some stuff I wanted to talk about, and I
The
forgot.
new Star Wars
Ooh.
game came out. Have you
ever heard of
2
Outward?
weeks ago.
Outward.
Outward.
Did everyone do their Spotify thing?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You
we
just
can talk
gonna
about that.
ignore me?
Yes, because I don't know what that is. I thought
I
you.
was gonna
Outward
tell you
is
about
like
it.
a-
Oh, Dane's gonna
yeah.
talk about it then.
Please.
Talk about Outward.
Oh, it's just like this. It's a Souls-like game, but it's multiplayer. You can play with
I don't know.
2 people.
All Souls games are
It's
multiplayer.
very well.
It's a character
more
action
multiplayer.
game. Or
It's
like an action
no, it's
RPG.
very Souls-like. It's, I mean, in my
To
In
be
the sense
fair-
that you die quickly.
And
in the
to
sense that you dodge a lot to get rid of a.
have you seen me
attacks
play
and
Nier
shit.
Automata? All I do is fucking dodge in that game. And to be fair, Souls games and character action games are exactly the same. Just Souls games are slowed down by a lot.
Right.
I don't know. It feels like when I play it, it feels a lot like when I played Dark Souls 2 and 3.
It makes you feel like Dark Souls.
It makes me
It ma-
feel like
I feel
am-
like the Dark Soul.
You can't say shit like that on TV. Ryan was saying the thing he doesn't like about the new from Super Mega was saying the thing he doesn't like about
Every
the,
time you say Ryan, I go through the list of Ryans I know.
Okay, I got censored Dayton out like 3 times in this. Everything I ever do with Dayton, I have to censor him out.
True.
We what did we stream and you said the N word?
I did not say the N word.
Yes, you did. Me and No Clicks actually clipped it and then I deleted the clip.
I don't think that's true. I don't say
I
that
can't
word.
remember what game it was though.
This is probably Mario Maker.
No, he wasn't here. It was over internet, I think. Oh, Final Fantasy.
You're right. I did. I remember that.
Oh, I forgot you played it.
Yeah, they didn't even play Final Fantasy for like a week.
Hmm.
Not even 2
And
days.
then I never knew when he was playing again, so I never played it again.
Yeah, that's fair.
A lot of the game is just like believing that your friends are going to get to the end and then playing with them at the end.
Yeah, and then Dylan's the friend that I'm waiting for to come at the end. I'm like, Dylan, let's do dungeons. Oh, I don't really
Yeah.
see the point of running dungeons. I'm not geared enough.
It's not something down here's a
No,
lot.
I'm geared.
Yeah.
Right now?
I just didn't want to do raids. What?
Yeah, Dylan doesn't want to do in-game.
You're saying
content.
mean things about me?
Yes.
Yeah, I said that's not something Dylan hears a lot. Waiting for him to finish at the end.
So I still have to. So we're doing this Thursday. So I still have to make supper and edit this, and me and Dylan still have to take a picture for this.
Yeah.
What about me?
Well, actually, yeah, we could. We could do it on Final Fantasy. So.
My cute Neko girl.
Do you even have it installed?
Yes.
Yes.
We literally played it like a week ago.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Remember what I fucking told you?
Never on the last
No.
podcast when we
I
talked
came
about
in to Domino's
No.
and said, "Yeah, I started playing Final Fantasy with Jessie again."
He literally said this sentence. Dylan said this sentence in the last podcast.
Yeah, I mean we're the same. We both have shit memories, so I don't blame him.
But yeah.
I think it's getting worse as I get
Oh,
older.
me too.
Well, it's because you
definitely.
constantly bang your head against the wall.
True.
We were gonna bring a.
Copious amounts
People
of
will tell
brain
me
erasing
things,
drugs
and
I
like
take.
the next day they'll be like, "Oh, we can do this still." I'm like, "What? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?"
that's why sometimes I think Jesse's fucking with me
I'll
when he's
fight
like,
them
"Hey, are
on
you,
it," and
coming
then I'll
over
be
to
To
like,
be fair,
"No, you're
to
right."
be fair, I do gaslighting a lot, so it's my own fault. I gaslight a lot of stuff for
My
fun.
memory gets worse the more Jesse fucks with me.
The more I gaslight Dylan.
Me and Kobe will be yelling at each other. I'm like, "I didn't do that." And he's like, "Yeah, you
Can you
did."
gaslight me into being a better person? Like, no, you wouldn't do that. No, come on. You'll go up and...
Go to. You're
Remember
like,
when
you
you
like
said-
killed 3 people on camera? I'm like, no, that's just a prank.
Go
He's
to
a
the
good-
gym.
he's a good
Remember
person,
you
I
said we were
swear.
going to? Anyways, we're gonna talk
We
about
oh yeah, so the thing he doesn't like also, I talked about the fast travel, was he feels like it has a lot of like cheap fucking things just to make the game seem harder
In what?
in Star Wars. Like where
Oh.
Dark Souls 1 did it a lot more, where you like go around a corner and something will just fucking kill you.
Oh, I only saw like 2 of those.
I actually don't mind those. You just gotta beat.
Yeah.
Because those things, at least in Dark Souls, if you're like, this seems like nothing bad has happened for a while, you know something's fucking up.
Well, and it only ever gets you once, right?
Yeah.
Or whenever you're not paying attention.
Well, it's annoying if it's like been a long stretch.
Yeah,
like
but,
that
like-
temple. The worst part in Dark Souls 1, in my opinion, although the boss is fucking easy, is that temple where it's all the snakes and the bows and arrows and the swinging
Sense
axes.
Fortress.
That,
Yeah. That's the worst part, but that boss is literally a joke.
Yeah.
You could
Wait,
get
you
a
played it?
Dark Souls 1?
No.
No, that's Star Wars.
Oh.
We're talking about Dark Souls 1 now.
Yeah. Yeah, that fortress is bullshit fortress.
The love interest, Star Wars, pretty cute.
There's a love interest?
Yeah.
I
I don't know if she's optional or not.
Maybe she's
Like,
optional.
I just watched the story.
It's
like,
not that old black lady, is it?
No, no.
Hello!
Because
I don't
she's
have-
nice, but like more of like a yes, baby.
Dylan, you know me. I would not call her
Yeah,
cute.
Yeah, Dayton is super racist. Let's move on.
Ah.
Spotify. What did
Oh yeah. I think my top artist
AJR,
was
Post Malone,
oh, we have two matching.
NF,
AJR was on mine as well.
Oh, AGR boys.
It was like number
John Bellion.
3.
I didn't jump Bellion. I can grab my phone.
Oh, and Imagine Dragons is my number one.
My number 1 was A Day to Remember.
Mine was Say Anything As It Always Is.
No.
So mine's
I
Loser.
only know
Say
wow, I can get
something.
sexual too.
Wait, that's Say Anything?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Dylan, can you pass me my phone? It's right there. No, but yeah.
Weird.
I don't know how it got there.
I feel like I know. how
Yeah,
to
my
say that.
most listened to genre was obviously EDM, but
Mine was pop.
so is his.
Loser.
Yeah. Mine was pop. We'll just go to my Instagram post and have a look, shall we? Jesse, should you post this? Who cares? Nah, who cares? This is just for us. Just for us boys.
You follow The Rock?
Yeah, what, don't you? So I got Say Anything's my top artist. Masayoshi Soken from Final Fantasy, because they released all the Final Fantasy albums.
Childish Gambino.
Oh,
Childish Gambino's my third. AGR's my fourth. And Brief Carolina's my
North
fifth.
Carolina, really?
I like Brief Carolina.
Me too.
Wonderland by Caravan Palace was my number 1 song, though. And
Oh.
Stupid Motherfucker by Mindless Self-Indulgence. Midnight Crusade by Dance Gavin Dance. It's a Process by Say Anything and All Out Life. I believe that's Slipknot, but it might be someone else. I had 191,079 minutes, and top genre was
Damn.
pop.
I like how none of those are pop songs.
Last year, I
This Midnight Crusade would be considered pop punk, and It's a Process is also pop punk.
the part where it tells you what you've listened to in the whole decade.
Yeah.
Last year I listened to 195 hours, I think, and this year I listened
Minutes.
to 25
Or hours? Did you do the math?
minutes or hours.
Because it does it in minutes for me,
Oh,
but that's because I
3
have so
minutes.
many.
There were a couple of things where it did hours. Like I got 40-something hours of A Day to Remember.
Yeah, because it tells you how much you listen to that one artist.
Right.
But yeah, that was interesting. I always like those, though. Every year I always do, because they're fun.
Yeah.
I watched
And-
YouTube Rewind 2019.
No, I never watch YouTube Rewind, because
Uh-huh.
it never has anyone I give a shit about.
This one
Was shit.
Yeah, it's always been shit. It's
But
been shit for the last 3
it
years.
wasn't the shit that last year was. This one was just uninteresting and not remarkable
It was like
whatsoever.
very literal.
Yeah.
They literally just told you what the top things were, and it was
Yeah.
boring.
Oh.
It was like, this is what the top 10 gaming channels or games that people watched, and it showed like the stats and
Was
whatnot.
Mario Maker in there?
No.
Really?
That's what I saw.
Minecraft was number 1.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. There's,
With
Fortnite, shit
100
like that.
billion hours watched, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, kids have a lot of time.
I wonder how many.
No, I think it was 10 billion.
Was our channel on there now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get an email about that?
The least watched thing on YouTube.
I also consider the most garbage.
Yes.
Dylan, we're something. We're the most something.
Stupidest guys on YouTube.
That means we get to go to the
That means
party.
you're probably the stupidest people. Hey guys, we're the stupidest people.
We get to go to VidCon this year, fellas.
Hank Green, I'm coming.
I'm gonna kiss someone.
With their permission, of course.
Wow. Wow, Dylan, think about it. If we kiss him without it, then we'll become more famous. Because even
Infamous.
bad. Yeah, infamous.
Now I'm Logan Paul.
Now
The
I'm.
new
Now I'm
Logan
Ninja. Why can't they just get YouTubers that never screw up at funny? Huh? So what else did everyone do? Oh, we got a question from our winner, too.
Andrew? What was his name?
Jesse, the same as my name.
Oh.
Oh, Andrew. What's
I
his
knew it was
question,
like-
Andrew?
But we can get to that after. So we watched Star Wars Episode 1.
Yeah.
Just as good as I remember it.
Yeah.
It's not the best movie. It's not
No.
the worst movie.
It was,
I
it's
don't know
whatever.
if I've ever watched that entire movie.
Oh, I like Episode 1. It's just... I thought it was funny that you guys watched Solo. I didn't watch the most important scene of Solo.
Yeah, we missed the part with Darth.
That's because
Darth
we
Maul.
were both tired and it was kind of boring.
Yeah, we passed the fuck out.
I like all the scenes with Childish Gambino, but he's not that big of a part in it.
Oh yeah, I love Childish Gambino in it.
Yeah.
He's the best part of that movie. He's the only actor that cared.
Honestly,
Easily.
Rogue One.
Actually, I like
Way
when
better than
Daenerys...
Solo.
I love when Amelia Clark and him are like doing this weird flirty thing.
Mm.
That part was funny to me.
Yeah.
She's just so cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, imagine how cute she'd be if there's a Solo 2 and she's a fucking Sith Lord.
Oh yeah.
Should become a Sith
Fuck.
Lord.
Yeah, at the end of the movie, she becomes Darth Maul's apprentice.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what you missed.
Better watch that. I know. I just
What?
randomly thought about it at home one day. I'm like, I better watch that, and I pulled out Netflix and I just like skipped to the end. I'm like, oh, cool.
He's like an old man. He's like, you've got to take the mantle.
Yeah, he's not doing well.
It's so weird that, like, I feel like the majority of people dislike the last two main Star Wars movies, and even Solo, I feel like it wasn't well received. But
No, Solo was super
Within
well
the-
received because they canceled out. They made it. That movie made it so the Yoda prelude movie and the Obi-Wan prelude movie got canceled. But the
they
Obi-Wan,
did?
yeah. But the Obi-Wan movie is getting resurrected as a TV series like
Yeah.
The Mandalorian, which
but,
I'm fine with.
I guess it's probably because of The Mandalorian. I was just gonna say because, like, in the last couple months, I have seen Star Wars blow up.
Well,
Yeah.
that and the new
But-
movie's coming out.
Yeah, but I didn't see Star Wars blow up that much when the first two movies came
No.
out.
No, when the first one was announced, yes.
Yeah.
You're fucking high
The
if you don't think it blew up.
the memes come out. The
The
people
memes
start
come out, but
discussing
none of
it.
my friends
I
like
guess.
obviously on the internet it's been a big it's a big
But
deal,
also the
but,
game
like,
came out. That's the other thing.
True.
True.
Yeah,
but
the game, The Mandalorian, Disney Plus in general launching, so everybody can watch the
Yeah.
movies now
I
without
guess.
having to pay $100 for all of them.
I didn't actually mind. Like I like 7. Fine. I don't think it's by far. I feel like I like the prelude. 7's probably my second least. Or, no, not second lastly. So the newer one, 8, I didn't like at all. It's not that I didn't like 8, but it didn't feel like it should be a mainline movie because nothing.
nothing
hap-
happens in that movie.
The only thing that happens is Rey gets trained and Luke dies. Spoilers.
And Leia almost dies.
Which they should have done. They should have killed her there. But originally, I guess that she was going to be the main hero in the final movie,
Oh.
and they had plans for that, but then she died, so they had to rewrite it because they didn't get any of the.
But like,
scenes.
she died after the movie came out.
Yeah.
Or, no,
no, she
before
died
the
before
movie.
it came out.
Right.
I don't know.
But the
So
movie-
they could have changed it.
Yeah, but maybe. Well, I think because remember there was a different writer and director team, but they still had to follow with what Abrams had planned for 9.
Right.
So maybe they didn't have time to get to Abrams because he's a busy man. That they couldn't actually like confirm it. So like we'll just keep it and then he can do whatever he wants. They'll probably just kill her in the title.
Was he the
screen.
writer or the director?
Abrams?
Yeah.
I think he's like a bit of both. If you're a director, you have a lot of
Right.
control.
I mean, maybe it's because I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars and I don't really know what's going on half the time. Like I do, obviously, I get the main premise of the story, but I don't get all the intricacies.
Yeah.
But the last two movies just have kind of seemed like they just throw random shit in for random shit. Like when that fucking the ship gets exploded and Leia just starts flying through space.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, cool. Have they hinted at all that she's somewhat force sensitive in the
Yes.
movies?
Yes, in the original three, her and Luke are able to communicate quite often through the Force. Like, remember when Luke's hanging with one hand?
Right.
He talks to Leia for help to come back to him, and they're both Anakin's children, so they're both obviously gonna have those.
high midichlorian count if you're going.
Depends. I mean, that's not directly. A lot of things like that aren't directly genetic.
Well, there's no science.
I guess, but
That being said, midichlorians were never.
That's not canon.
It was.
Yeah, midichlorians
It
are canon.
is,
It's talked
but-
about in episode 1, so they're
Yeah.
canon.
In episode 1?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
The thing with midichlorians, though, that people don't like is there was no mention of midichlorians at all in the first three movies.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh, this is just some fucking stupid thing that George Lucas came up with because he was bored. And people don't really like a lot of hardcore Star Wars fans. I don't consider myself one of those. I don't consider. I'm like, if the movie says it, fine. Who cares? That's the kind of Star Wars fan I am.
Right.
I'm not gonna. It's that his creative process, but a lot of fans are like, midichlorians aren't real. They weren't mentioned in the first three.
That's the.
A lot of people think Star Wars ends after it starts at 4 and ends at 6, and that's where a lot of people.
Because I mean,
It's a problem with old shows that they try to renew
Well,
is because anything that you change, people who are nostalgic for the original, you can be like, no, there's not Star Wars.
You
dude."
can't please everybody.
Which is fine. If you think that's true, that's true. You're wrong, but no one's
Right.
stopping you from just watching your 4, 5, 6. You can have those for yourself forever.
Yeah.
But a lot of people get mad because a lot of people feel like the prelude should have never even happened because they're like, the Clone Wars is just some throwaway line that Obi-Wan says once in the entire first 3 movies. And then
Isn't the Clone
It's
Wars
cool.
series like one of the highest regarded Star Wars?
Yes, because Clone Wars is
products?
amazing.
Because it has the most lore out
Yes.
of all of it.
Especially canon lore now, 'cause
Yeah.
so much of the lore. I still think the best Star Wars story ever told is Knights of the Old Republic 1.
Yeah.
And I will stick to that.
Doesn't.
I
It's
mean-
just about Revan becoming a Jedi and then becoming a Sith and then killing the Sith.
Well, no, it depends on which story you take.
I guess.
There's a lot of really interesting things that happen. The Wookiee, you do if you do the Sith shit, you do some sick shit. This is a lot of spoilers, especially because they're making a movie for this game.
Oh.
But I doubt they'll go down the path of the dark side one. But so how it starts out is you're some soldier in a bed, and you are a soldier in a bed, and that's all you know about yourself. And then you find out that you were actually one of the Sith Lords that blew up the planet and stuff, and were the main thing in the war. And just when they attacked the ship, you lost your memories, and they raised you to be a Jedi. But you can choose to go back to your Sith roots and stuff. But anyways, there's a storyline arc that you have with one of the side characters where you save a Wookiee's life, so he becomes part in your life debt. And Wookiees take that super seriously. And he has a friend that he raised as a child. And when you reveal that you're going to go dark side at the end of the game, she's like, no, if you do decide to go this way. She goes, no, I'm not letting you do that. I'm leaving. And then you can go, no, you're not. And then it's fine, then you'll have to kill me if you're going to do that. And you can choose to kill her, but you can tell the Wookiee to kill her. The person that's her father figure and thinks of her as a daughter. And when he's like, no, I can't do that. It's you're in a life debt. You have to do that. And then afterwards, the Wookiee kills himself.
Fuck.
It's so fucking dark and Star Wars
Damn.
never goes there.
Yeah.
And there's so many other things you
I
can do.
doubt it'll ever go there again now that Disney owns it, but
Yeah, well,
For games.
the Old Republic, the MMO goes there quite a bit.
yeah.
But nothing that intense.
Right.
But
Part of me wants to play it.
it's
Just to
it's
know
fun.
what
The
it's like.
storylines are fun, but since they're not canon, it doesn't feel as big.
Yeah.
And it's got interest. Like I said, the beginning of the game is kind of slow, but it's got some really good high points, but then it has some really low shitty points, and it has things you like and stuff, but a lot of it the choice of dialogue system is really cool. But at the end of the day, a lot of them don't do anything, or it's just for side quests. There
Yeah.
is a very big part at the end where all of your choices, for people you've saved and stuff, does come together, and it's kind of cool. But that's just me.
Yeah.
That being said, it's free to play, so it's if you do get it and you don't like it, it's at least it didn't cost me anything.
Yeah.
Playing some State of Decay, Jesse?
No, I played that with you back when it came out. Remember?
Yeah.
That was a good time.
It's weird that it comes up. That game was shit. It
Really?
was fun.
Yeah, I thought it was
It
fun.
was fun, but there were so many bugs in that game that from the first compared to the first one.
Yeah, but the first one's shit too.
Yeah.
No, I played the first shit. The first one was fun.
Yeah, I kissed
I mean,
Dylan.
for what it was.
Prove Dylan by kissing him. We also streamed Pokemon, and I caught 3 of those fucking Gigantamax Snorlaxes. I called one Big Cool Dayto. I called one Bender, and I
Did
called
you?
one. Yeah, I caught one right after you left.
Nice.
Was it Officer Dilb?
Yeah, Officer
Or
Sheriff Dill,
Sheriff Dilb.
because it's a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Maybe water bottles upstairs.
We're almost done. Wait, what time is it? On there. Oh, okay, no, we're not. Go get your water bottle. I'll wait for Dane. Well, no, we're not. We're just gonna keep talking.
Just have my energy drink.
No, I don't want your dirty.
Alright, tough guy.
Your dirty energy drink, he says. I got 2 kinds of Skittles. I got the bright side, which tastes like Skittles.
That's kind of what I figured.
The hot ones, which are like hot tamales. They're weird.
They
They're not,
didn't taste like cinnamon to me.
no, they don't taste like hot tamales. That was a lie. But they have that like little, like they don't have it at first. It comes after. You get like a little heat in there. Nothing.
I thought I noticed that, but I was like, maybe
Here.
it's just suggestion.
Here. Oh, don't put button. Open up.
I don't want them.
Open it.
I'm alright.
Dylan, if you do not open your mouth right now, the podcast will attack you.
Oh, fuck.
That's how much was going in your mouth. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
glad I
that's
did.
why I didn't.
Oh, welcome back, Dane. Dane's gonna complain about water for like an hour now.
Ah, this water shit.
Why don't you get good water? Like Aquafina, the T1000 came in my mouth water.
Exactly.
Alright, so Dylan's eating the Skittles. He's gonna give us a review in a minute here.
Disgusting.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know.
I
It
taste
tastes like
nothing.
Skittles.
I taste nothing but the endless void.
I played Papers, Please, and I beat it. Well, I got a few of the, like, you don't, like, it's got like 20 endings, but I got like 4 of the endings. I got the one where you unlock endless mode, which is cool. That game's fun. It's a fun game. I made about $50 or so from Scoot.
Oh, right. I was like, wow.
Wow.
In-game?
I streamed like 10 hours.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of getting it.
Yes, he's getting the hot, everybody. Everybody tickle his belly when he gets the hot. Tickle his belly. Dylan, do it. Dylan, do it. Tickle yourself.
Dylan, do it.
I watch Simpsons like crazy. And yeah, we watched the Star Wars. But yeah, I feel like we went off track about what our episode 1 things because we went into like a big Star Wars rant. But I like episode 1. I feel like it tries doing too much. Like, oh, we have to introduce all the characters you know in one fucking thing.
You could equate that to what they're doing with the new trilogy.
Yeah, the new trilogy did it less like that though. At first, like the first one didn't like here's Luke and here's this guy and here's Yoda's corpse.
Yeah.
But they are adding more and more characters as it goes on. Like, oh, here's Mace Windu alive. Who knows? What? Well, Mace Windu said, like, not Mace Windu. Samuel L. Jackson really wanted to be in the new ones, and there's like a quote of him like, "I don't care if I'm a cyborg or some sort of force zombie. Maybe I built myself a new one out of my lightsaber parts. Who knows? But I just want to be back in the movies."
Didn't he do that for the prequels too, where he was like, "Yeah, I'll be in Star Wars, but only if you give me a purple lightsaber." Yeah.
It was something like that, but
Unpopular
That
theory.
sounds familiar.
Not a fan of Star Wars.
really, I like it.
It's
You don't like sci-fi.
I do like sci-fi in
Prove it.
the right ways. I like cyberpunk kind of things.
That's not sci-fi.
That's
That
cyberpunk.
is-
It's its own genre.
Yeah, but it's science fiction.
Yes, but sci.
Okay, yeah. I'll give you that. I'll
No,
concede
it's
the point.
it's cyber fiction.
Sci-fi is a very broad term.
You're right. You're
There's
right.
more like subgenres.
Sorry. Well, you don't like space, stupid boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But I also don't like I get that it's what they had to do at the time because we didn't have the technology. I mean, those movies were made in what, like the 1980s?
70s.
70s?
70s or 60s.
70s, I think the last one was in the 80s, Will.
Yeah.
Which is
Like,
why
I
it
just
looks better.
the feel of the movies feels so off because like they'll be doing cool shit with like really futuristic looking stuff, and then other shit will just be not futuristic at all, and it irks me.
Like what?
Like this is I can't think of anything from the original series, like because I haven't seen them in forever.
Right.
But like in the Mandalorian, there's one scene where he's like they fucking laser
Oh, the
pistols.
goggle things?
Yeah, he spies on these people with these like binocular things, but they're like staticky, like they have a bad connection or something.
Oh, that's because it can see heat and stuff. Like it's going through a bunch of different info waves at once.
But it's not. You
Mhm.
literally just see the things. They could have just made it a clear image and it
No.
would have been fine.
No, that's not how that works.
Ah.
You make your laser scope, and we'll see how it turns out.
I don't need a laser scope. I need glass that's bent right, and I can see better than that thing.
You can't see through walls.
He wasn't looking through walls.
He can look through walls with it.
Yeah, but when he's not, it shouldn't be shitty.
It is.
You're right. I think that was just a design choice to kind of make it look like he was using like old technology.
Which I hate, because they're clearly much farther in the future than we are.
No,
Even
they're not.
old
They're in the
technology... No, oh my god, they are. But
It was a long,
technologically
long time ago.
wise, they're clearly way ahead of us.
Yeah.
If they have
Maybe they
lightsabers and laser
scopes.
pistols.
Maybe they're the guy who invented scopes in our world who never existed in their universe, so nobody knows how to make a scope.
Either way, it irks me that some things are clearly super futuristic and other things are clearly not.
I
and
I think
shit.
that's also just something they do with the times every now and then. Like, that's what made me mad about Prometheus over the old Alien movies, because it's the same universe, but then they have, like, in Prometheus, the ships are, like, super technological and cool, even though it's in the Alien universe where they've established that.
Yeah, it's like in the 80s.
Yeah.
And it's old technology.
Yeah. And so it's like, why the fuck?
I
But,
think
like,
it's called Space Punk.
But even
Kind of like
The Mandalorian takes place... Oh, no, it takes place after the... Does it take place after the original or the
episode
prequels?
6. It takes place after episode 6.
So they easily could have just been like, yeah, they advanced the fucking telescope. They could have advanced everything.
No.
Like,
But I just don't think that is like...
I get it. If that's the feel they want to go, I get that artistic choice.
We keep going
I
off my
just
episode 1.
don't like it.
The thing.
No, that was related to episode 1.
The thing that I don't like about Star Wars, because of how they made the movies, like in the first 3, the lightsaber fights are kind of slow and thing, and then the older ones, they made them really fast and cool looking. And some people don't like, or a lot of people didn't like that because they're like, oh, it's too dancing. That's not sword fighting. It's like, fine. But then, so then for the newer movies, they decided to make the lightsaber fights like a mix of both, and it's shitty, and I hate every lightsaber fight in the new movies.
I don't remember.
Yeah, also...
really.
So the second one didn't have a lightsaber fight. It had those guards fighting them, and they cut it, which was shitty, and I hated it.
Also, Disney clearly doesn't understand that lightsabers are lightsabers.
What do you mean?
Well, from what I remember of the original series, like the original series,
4, 5, and 6.
you hit someone with a lightsaber, that part of their body was off.
Yeah, well,
cut off their hands.
if you wanted to be, at least.
But
Like, if you didn't want to
like
cut through them, you
2
didn't have
times within like 10 minutes in the first of the new series, what's the black guy's name? Finn. He gets slashed across the back with a lightsaber, and it does
to.
nothing.
Yeah,
to
I remember
him.
that.
Kylo gets slashed across the face with a lightsaber.
Well,
and it leaves a little scar.
Yeah, but he had a helmet on, and
So?
there is literally technology to stop lightsabers.
Mandalorian armor can block lightsabers.
And I'm sure he would use the same stuff.
Yeah.
But so that thing was fine with me. Plus, she didn't use the full thing. Like, she didn't hit him in a way that would have actually.
Yeah.
He would have been fine.
Also,
but that
like,
Finn thing, I remember.
If you just hit him with
he had
Finn
a
thing.
fucking jacket on.
Yeah,
and
Finn should have been like.
if
at
you
least,
got hit by a lightsaber in the back, your spine would be ripped in half, and you
Yeah.
would not be able to walk.
Well, not ripped in half, cauterized in half.
Whatever, cut in half.
But yes, I agree. I feel like they just didn't want to make decapitate. Well, also it wasn't a nobody. It was a nobody character. But like, yeah, they can easily
Who
cut
was
through
it?
bone.
Was it
Finn.
who
Finn.
who cut him?
Kylo.
Kylo, yeah, because they fight at the beginning, and then he ends up not knowing how to use a lightsaber.
Also-
Right.
Aren't lightsabers supposed to be very force-heavy weapons?
There's a robot that uses 6 of them.
Yeah, but he's not a robot.
4.
He's
Sorry,
an
he's a cyborg.
organic. Yeah,
Yeah, but he's not-
force-sensitive.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He can't use the Force at all.
He's literally.
He's not a Jedi. He kills Jedi and takes their weapons and uses them.
Lightsabers can be extended through the Force.
Yeah.
And they can be. You can't build a lightsaber without a Force.
Yeah.
But anybody can use a lightsaber.
Yeah.
They have a little
That's
button
why
you
Finn
press it.
used it.
Yeah.
And
It
that's
still
why.
feels weird that with no experience, him and Rey were able to fend off Kylo.
Yeah.
Well, Rey-
Trained Sith.
Rey makes sense because, there's lots of theories that because how the Force works is it's like a live stream kind of thing, like whoop, comes out. So a lot of people think that she might be like some sort of resurrection of Anakin or something.
Because he didn't have a father, right? Because he was
Yeah, he's like
allegedly-
pretty much Jesus.
yeah, he was
you find out in
built-
episode 1.
He was
That-
built by midichlorians.
Yeah.
Or built by the Force.
And a lot of people think that Rey might be the same way as him.
Because she didn't have any parents, so it's likely that, and they might get into it. But
Yeah,
like,
they might say more about it later.
when Anakin died, his shit disperses and then goes to Jakku or fucking
Jakku.
whatever.
But yeah, so it makes sense if that's true.
Yeah.
But they could just apparently there's new Force powers coming out in the new one too. It's something JJ. He said there's gonna be new Force powers, and he's gonna make fans hate, or fans are gonna hate it, or something. He said, which honestly, probably the fans get mad at everything.
The fans don't like that there's no movies.
Yeah.
I mean, on one hand, it's like it's their choice to do what they want, but at the same time, if you like fuck up a loved property, that's.
I don't agree with that. It's you can always watch the stuff that's better and just not.
Just ignore it.
Yeah. It's like how people got mad when the female Ghostbusters movie came out. They're like, God, they're ruining Ghostbusters. Why? The first two movies are still great.
Yeah. Right? Like, it doesn't... I've never seen the girl
It's like RoboCop and the remake of RoboCop. The first RoboCop movie is still amazing. That remake is horseshit.
I'd buy that for $1. Was that in the remake?
No. The only thing from the remake that's in the old movies that's a classic line is "Dead or alive, you're coming with me," and it's actually a really fucking cool scene. It's right at the end. But yeah.
Anyways, the game's really fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
I like Star Wars games. I've always liked Star Wars games.
It's a hit or miss for me. Like, I played this one. I think it was just like an episode 3 game where like you play as the characters in episode 3.
Oh, I think I know it. Is
Star
it like
Wars Lego, dude?
No. It was like realistic for the time. I think it was on Xbox.
I think I played it. Is there multiple endings?
I'm not. I didn't beat it. Like, it wasn't mine. I played it at a friend's house. But
yeah, I played it at a friend's house too, and I beat it. So
you play as Obi-Wan on the place where he fights General Grievous, and there's so many other like weird enemy types, which is what games do. They add enemy types, like different stormtroopers, different droids.
General Kenobs.
And yeah, that was weird.
Would you watch the Obi-Wan TV series because you like Ewan McGregor?
I do. I really like Ewan McGregor, and I don't know why. He just seems
He's
like a
just
really
one of
fucking
those
cool
guys.
dude. Yeah.
Did you watch Trainspotting?
I also really like Hayden Christensen.
What's that?
It's Ewan McGregor's movie that made him famous. It's about heroin.
Oh.
No, I probably
Hayden
wouldn't.
Christensen. My brother made me watch this movie where he was like a druggie who like was also a hooker.
See, the problem
And
is,
like he builds a house with his dad who has cancer.
I can only see Hayden Christensen as Anakin, and Obi-Wan as Kenobi.
Yeah.
Did you see
Ewan
McGregor
as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Did you see the thing when the Disneyland's Star Wars thing opened?
No.
Hayden Christensen went there and helped the little kids build lightsabers and stuff.
Oh,
and,
shit.
Like build his like Anakin's lightsaber.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cute. And then he killed all of them.
Oh, rough.
With a not even in a Star Wars way. He pulled out like an assault rifle. I'm
What's that?
surprised you guys haven't heard.
Why
About
is it so pixely?
Oh, that's the background I use for things. I just put it there. It doesn't matter. Nobody sees that. Everyone's gonna wonder what's so pixely, and they're gonna be confused and scared.
Jesse's face. He clears it off on stream, but
It's
in real life, his
It's
face
Photoshop.
is just pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
We don't even know
rearrange
what he
it.
looks like.
Actually, me and Dylan are the same person. Family kept secret.
You just can't tell.
I just put my
I gotta go.
I just put my
I'm out.
face. I just put my face pixels in my belly.
Yeah.
How do you work 2 jobs at once? I don't. Not well.
Clearly, I don't. Have you heard how shitty Fairway's doing in third half now?
Well, we're doing great. We're
Yeah.
super busy.
It was a freaking joke, Jesse.
Prove it. Don't
See, he laughed.
My pee.
Anyway,
Oh my! It's stuck in my asshole. What'd you do this week?
I
Watch
worked.
and cry all the time.
I've
Especially
been
the PPG.
obviously playing the new Star Wars
Dylan's
game.
been watching a lot of Joy.
Joey?
No, that was a while ago.
Like the spin-off of Friends?
No, like the porn.
Jerk off instructions.
Oh, I watch those sometimes.
It's weird. I liked it at
You guys are
first, but
fucking
then I
weird.
was
Yeah.
like, wow, this is kind of boring, actually.
It's kind of cringy.
You're cringy.
Well, all
know.
porn's cringy.
Yeah,
Nah.
when you think about it.
No, I like the ones that my mom made for me.
Anyway,
Thanks, sweetie.
I've also
Come
been
on.
watching the Clone Wars, because
I don't like how close your voice was to my mom's voice.
the Clone Wars is pretty good.
Turn me on.
I don't know if I'm going to end up watching Rebels.
I want to watch Rebels.
Yeah.
I want to finish it. I watched like the first 2 seasons.
I like the art style for the new one, Resistance.
No, you don't. Shut up.
Is it just me, or is it really hard to get into a series that is the same thing but different characters?
No,
What do you
just
mean?
you. He's like he won't watch Star Wars if it's not
Like
Luke.
Korra?
No. Like, yeah, like Korra. How it's at least that's a little bit off.
I did have trouble getting into Korra, but
But
once I
like-
started watching it, I was
Isn't
like,
that 'cause you're
Star
both
Wars
sexist?
Rebels doesn't follow Ahsoka or Anakin, right?
no,
It
it
follows
follows.
the-
Ahsoka's in it.
The new Jedi.
Oh yeah, Ahsoka's in it, even though she died
No, she didn't. When she died?
in the Clone Wars.
Then
When?
how's she alive in
Didn't
Rebels?
she get killed by the?
No.
Oh, all right.
Because I remember that was like one of the things. It was like,
And
oh,
like,
Ahsoka's still alive. how are they gonna do this? And then it shows up, and like they announce that series. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
And then like Mistborn, the second era, it's like two completely different characters, and it's so hard for me to like them, even though they clearly want me to. It's like these are just
I hate
it's
when
not Kelsey.
I hate when they do that too, where they make new characters. But there's shows that have different problems, like Pokemon with Ash.
Yeah,
true.
They should do what the Pokemon manga does. What the Pokemon manga does is it goes to a new generation of trainers, and then eventually the old trainers come back.
Yeah, if it's done right, it's awesome because your old characters can come back just for like a little cameo or training or something, and it's super fucking cool.
Power Rangers does that.
But like, if they try to make the characters shitty replicas of the old characters, and you're just like, really, like you're clearly trying to make
a show that did that really well, but I can't think of one. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure does that really good.
Yep.
Yeah, but you don't watch JoJo, like, you don't watch it mainly for the story. The story's kind of whack. You watch it because it's just good, you know?
Yeah, but no, I mean like that. It does that thing. Where it's new characters every season, and then the old characters make cameos, or they don't because they're dead, or their body makes a cameo and has a different head.
True.
Yeah, I guess it's more when they try to like.
It's like
hey,
you're saying,
remember this character from the show you liked?
Simpsons and it was
Here is a character who's exactly like him, but you'll hate him because he's not quite the same.
What if you watched Simpsons and it was all about the Flanderses? It was called the Flanderses.
I don't watch Simpsons, so
there was like Family Guy where they did the thing with Cleveland, and nobody liked Cleveland because it's not as good. But I think that's just different writers is one of the problem.
Futurama though,
I don't think Cleveland wasn't even like that good of a character though.
Yeah, no, he's a weird character to follow. They're like, what about Cleveland?
But I think they just wanted to get it from like a black family's perspective, and they could go off of that.
I naturally blame Dylan for most of TV's problems.
Yeah.
Dylan's pretty shitty.
Garbage, Dylan.
What else was there?
You watched Clone Wars.
It's too full. It's gonna stink.
I'll empty it after you guys leave. Fuck off.
What are you
saying? Oh, my Chocobo is Dalamud red now instead of rusted red.
You're acting like it's the room that smells. No, it's really just your feet.
No, it's the fucking garbage, you goober.
The garbage just smells like beef stew. It smells like beef stew in there.
Garbage.
All I can smell are Dylan's feet.
Yeah, I actually only can smell Dylan too, so. We've been protected by Dylan's smell. Dylan's now just feeling
I don't smell it. I only smell the garbage. Anyways, what else?
Oh, my neck is killing me today.
Did you play any more Outer Worlds, Jesse?
No, I haven't played out. Fuck, you're gonna find out I didn't beat in Supernova yet. I said I have it done by now. I wish that Outer Worlds Supernova mode could be played on any difficulty.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to fight these super hard enemies, but I do want all the cool role-playing elements. We talked about this on a different podcast, but what do you think about that, Dane?
I don't know. I'm not my... I don't know. I get the people... Like, most games are honestly designed to be played at the hardest difficulty. Not most games. A lot of games, though. Because it's the most fun, but, like... I don't know. I always find myself picking a medium...
Well, yeah, because you want to have a fun time when you play it the first time and just enjoy the story.
I don't want to fucking die.
Imagine if you're reading a book and you're at the good part of the book, but you can't fucking get to it because there's a spider that will kill you if you touch the page.
Well, like Star Wars, the first boss is a frog, and like
just a normal frog.
No, it's a big fucking frog.
What's the name?
Ogdo. Yes. Oh. No. Anyways, so it takes a bit to get to the frog, and then he can one-shot you. And, like, it's the most difficult enemy you will have faced up until that point. And so you're like, I don't know how to deal with this. And then, but once you, like, get it down...
Can you just turn on easy difficulty?
My problem with...
But that doesn't help at all, because he can still, like, soundly whoop your ass. The problem is that you need to learn how to parry. Because parrying is everything.
You know what game also did that?
Sekiro.
Oh, I never played Sekiro. Metal Gear Rising also does that when you get to Blade Wolf. Because it has that. Because there's a boss before that is a tutorial parry boss, but you can just beat him without parrying.
Right.
And I was like, I'll just won't parry, it's fine. And then you fight Blade Wolf, and the only way to stop him is you have to parry his tail back at him so it hits him so he gets stunned. And I literally had to go on YouTube and look, how the fuck do I parry him? Because did you ever play that game for even a little bit? The parrying is the most... Because, you know in Astral Chain when you go into that blade mode?
Right.
You can parry with that too, but you never need to do that. It works like that in Metal Gear. So you know how it has the aiming? So if they're slicing it this way, you have to quickly go into parry mode and parry it back at them.
Just a slow time?
No. Unlike in Astral Chain. So you have to do this as quick as fuck. Plus, it doesn't have it. It's not. In Astral Chain, it shows you a line where your parry is. It doesn't have that. Right. You just have to know where to flick the joystick properly. God. And you're fighting a wolf that moves fucking Mach fucking speed while you do it. That's your tutorial fight, more or less. And it's like I literally could not figure out. The game is super fun, but that was so frustrating. Once you know how to parry, not a problem anymore. But that was like, fuck you, Blade Wolf.
Yeah.
Also, Blade Wolf's really fucking cool and he's funny. He wears a sombrero.
My problem with
Blade Wolf
Outer Worlds was I tried to do like a glass cannon sort of sniper character.
Yeah.
And you died from everything?
But like literally the first 10 missions I played were all indoors.
Yeah.
And sneaking around just didn't work because I could go and kill one guy, but then everyone in the fucking building would run at me, and I'm like, "What the fuck am I supposed to do here?" Like,
I remember when I was playing it. Actually, there's a no-click saved a clip of it, and I'm like running forward, and fucking. So I run forward for like, there's no one. I'm like, oh, this whole place has got no one here. So I'll just run to the front door. Walk to the front door. It goes loading. I'm like, what's it loading? The door? And all of a sudden there's enemies all around me shooting. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
That was good. I saw that. Damn.
But I didn't mind it. I never really liked those games that much. Like even like Elder Scrolls and stuff.
It seemed.
I love Elder Scrolls.
It seemed like a watered down version of Fallout.
I feel. I don't know. I've always felt Fallout felt like that. Like it feels like a Fallout game 100% to me. I even like things about it better. I just don't find. I don't know. It's Bethesda games to me. It's like you made Doom with this fucking awesome, great feeling shooting, and then you have this game that feels like shit when I shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a different team, but
Fallout New Vegas was good. I don't know if it was because I was less experienced with video games and
I beat New Vegas and I didn't
pleased
have much
more
fun
quickly. But
I know a guy who plays that.
Definitely felt like a watered down version of New Vegas, and everyone was like praising it like it was like so fucking good.
Yes, I think it's just that they wanted to believe. Yeah, because it wasn't.
And to be fair, it's I'm sure for what the company like I'm sure I don't think Obsidian's that big.
No.
So for what they did, I'm sure it's amazing. Yeah. But it's not.
I like the face.
It's really not.
Me and Dylan.
Successor to Fallout. It's its own thing. It should be regarded as its own thing.
I agree with that.
It's very similar to Fallout, but it's not.
I do like the faces.
It's not what a Fallout game would be at this point if it was good.
Because I find all Bethesda games, like for like their mainline games, like Fallout, even Skyrim, everyone looks ugly as fucking sin in those games.
It's because they all have the same.
It's because they've made the same.
But
same
like game. When they talk, it's like but in this game, like they smirk at you and stuff, and I like that.
And,
I was like,
the one girl's super cute.
Oh my god, here goes about that lesbian girl again.
She was cute.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't like you. She likes that.
No, it's because there's no romance in the game, which also pissed me off.
Yeah, that's also kind of weird. There should always be romances in RPGs. That's just something that should be in an RPG, honestly.
It's weird that we like romance in RPGs, because in the grand scheme of things, it means nothing.
No, it doesn't, but that's part of the game. None of it means anything when you look at it that way. But you could say about anything. Reading a book means nothing. You're wasting your time. Unless it's...
Don't get existential.
Well, no, but like that's not
in a
fully
fantasy world. Dylan.
Let me finish.
We hate
there
this one.
There are games and books that can teach you things to get better at doing things in real life. Just like eating is something you need to do to live. But playing a video game, other than making you more cultured,
really the story is the only thing.
I'd say challenging yourself is also true. Like it's fun.
No, but like
making your brain
making the game the challenge isn't the thing that's teaching you. It's if it can get you to persevere.
Yes.
The challenge doesn't teach you anything other than how to play video games better.
Yeah, true.
Well, it does work your brain, which is good. Exercise like TV doesn't exercise your brain that much.
True.
Where video games exercise your brain a little bit more, so it is better that way.
Well, reaction time and like logical thinking and whatnot.
Yes.
It can be good.
Like Papers, Please. That's a thinking man's game.
I think the bigger thing to take away though is like if the story of the game can make you think about real life sort of things.
Right.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy.
Oh, Final Fantasy 15. Oh man.
I was talking 14.
It made me really appreciate my friends.
Oh, shut up.
I wish they were here today.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll fucking kill you. I'm going to pull up my question.
Is it, how big your titties, Dilly? B cup?
You can answer that while we look for it.
D cup? F cup? G cup? H cup?
Are you still going on with this?
ICUP.
ICUP.
IHOP?
Alright, so our winner, Jessie.
Oh, right, you had a question. Do you know this person?
Oh, yeah. So, are there any games that you want to record for 2020? More or less.
Yes. Goat Simulator.
Well,
He has some examples. Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Animal Crossing, Doom, and...
Dude, I don't want to play Animal Crossing on anything with you. I don't think Dylan's into that kind of game.
No.
But I'll play it with you.
I want to play it. I don't know if it would be... I think it'd be a better streaming game, honestly, but not a recording game.
Well, either way, I want to play
Yeah,
it.
because it's just pretty slow.
I feel like it's one of those games that nowadays I'd have to play with someone to enjoy it, but I
Yeah.
definitely want to play with someone.
I'm super excited for Animal Crossing. Like, I will probably book off time for Animal Crossing. But yeah, I love Animal Crossing, so... I've been waiting for another Animal Crossing since New Leaf, and I played New Leaf a lot. I played it for like a month.
With Reggie?
No, I played it with Yuri and Isaac.
No, with Reggie?
Not with Reggie.
That
Rossetti?
motherfucker lied to me. Anyways, back to the question.
It was part of the question. We said we were both going to stream Animal Crossing.
Sure.
Back to the question involving me, Dylan. Dayton's a guest character.
The recording, I mean.
Yes.
Like for the Let's Play or whatever.
Yeah.
The thing about that is that we don't really, plan for it. It's more, Jessie says, hey, we're going to record this. And I say, I don't know, I don't really want to. And then we do it anyways.
The only game I could see us recording is probably Doom, just because it's the one that makes most sense with our channel. Final Fantasy 7 would be good, but since it's not all coming out at once, it really fucks with it.
Well, and like heavy story games are hard
for Dylan because he can't fucking do
key
things.
Focus so hard on the story that I just read it and I internalize it and I keep my thoughts.
There was
to
a
myself.
second part to this question, but I'll let you finish your story.
Whereas, Doom could work because, we just
literally Doom story is just comedy things of Doom guy just not giving a fuck. The fucking whenever they try to give you a story, he breaks the story.
Yeah.
Like that time at the very beginning when he's like, "What you gotta do now? Let me get out the papers." He starts smashing the screen. I don't need no care store. Doom guy's like my favorite protagonist because of that. He just doesn't give a shit. Like, did you see the Doom Eternal trailer when the base is under attack?
No.
He's just walking out, and the guy's like, "Oh, you're not supposed to be here, sir." And he just grabs the guy from his chair with his key card and just drags him over to the thing. And the guy with the security, there's like two security guys, and he's like, "Hey, you stop there!" And he just keeps walking and grabs the gun from the guy.
Damn.
Like, what are you gonna do to a guy that can literally rip off a head of a demon?
Yeah. Well, and he's in huge impenetrable armor, so
Yeah.
Clearly not. I've died in Doom.
Yeah, it's 'cause you're not good.
From hellfire, not bullets.
Yeah, that's true too.
No.
You can't get shot in Doom.
Claw.
Yeah, with demon claws.
No, just regular claws.
Just
Just
a
kidding.
wolf. Regular people claws.
I went to Earth for a mission with the wolves, and the wolves got me. Oopsie. There was also, if we plan on... this wasn't from his question, although he did ask about Pokemon, if we ever going to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke or Fire Emblem, because he really thinks we'd be... I think...
3 houses?
Yeah. But he really likes Fire Emblem, so he'd like to see more people.
Right.
I feel like we could make Fire Emblem work.
We could just choose a random route.
Yeah, we could just do it, who's ever not playing chooses what each student does.
Yeah.
And it's got, a lot of stuff that could work, but I'm not sure. I feel like it might be hard, but... It's a long game too. That's the other thing. We could do a battle. We could do 1 week per episode.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
Yeah.
The other game, and this was getting a lot, was we got comments because we never finished uploading Pokemon R Nuzlocke.
Really?
Yeah, I never actually finished uploading it. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't.
Yeah, and we died.
Yeah, we died, but I didn't finish it, uploading it. I don't know why. I think it's just because I got so depressed because the channel broke down.
Right.
And I just uploaded the Halloween stuff just so that Spookfest kept going.
Yeah.
But we had a bunch of comments that found out that our channel was this channel and was asking when we were going to finish uploading the Pokemon Nuzlocke and if we're going to do one for Sword and Shield. And then also the winner, Jessie, was asking if we're going to do any Pokemon Nuzlocks.
Can you do a Nuzlocke for...
Yeah. The way to do it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
Is it just an external program that you just follow?
No. You just make
Nuzlocke is just rules.
Yeah, it's just a set of rules that you use for yourself. I personally think we shouldn't do the wild area or the wild area because there's so many different regions that you can't be like, oh, you get one here and here. You'll have a fucking army of Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I feel like raids you can't do.
No.
You can pick berries though.
Sure.
I say the first time you go to a wild area, you can choose one patch of grass, but that's really risky because you can get pretty high level Pokemon. But I was also saying, you can't get anything in a cave unless there's a fishing pond.
Right.
Or I could pick something. I don't know.
You could.
We have to think of the rules, but it's definitely doable.
You could just walk to like the closest thing.
Because Dayton quoted, and I remember him saying this, that Pokemon Fire Red was the best Nuzlocke you guys ever did.
I did say that. I
came
that
14
Nuzlocke.
times.
Yeah. It was also the only one we ever did.
Also, we
Also,
mentioned Dayton quite a bit in that
It
one.
was just on in the
Yeah.
background while the doctor was touching my prostate, so
He also liked it, I guess.
correlation, not causation.
Well, the famous character Big Vag B was in it. And what was the
Pretty
Pidgeot's
hot.
name?
I think
He was
it
also
just-
popular character.
I don't remember.
I remember there was just a highlight that I always remember fondly where it's Dayton. Well, Dayton's not there, but we're talking for Dayton. It's like, I'll dress up as the bird. Caw, haha, get it? Funny. Or Big Vag B, huh? Get it? And dress up as a bee.
And
Yeah.
then he sneaks into my bed and fucks me.
Yeah. Well, that was a Castlevania joke.
No, if I was gonna sneak into Dylan's bed and fuck him, I'd dress up as a reptile girl
Why?
because he's into
He
it.
would get no fight from me.
Why reptile girls?
I don't know. They're hot. I
No, they're
guess.
not.
Dylan's just a fucking weirdo.
Okay, let's buy Dylan a reptile. No, we probably shouldn't. 'cause
Dragon
he'll fuck
girls. You know what I'm saying?
it. They'd feel nice because they got that smooth skin.
Yeah.
Reptiles feel nice.
No,
You ever pet a reptile?
no,
They're
Cows.
extremely smooth.
no,
You
they're
ever
not.
fuck a
Yes, they
reptile?
are.
Like bumpy and weird.
No,
Some of them.
that's like dragon lizards. But
yeah.
like you touch a snake, snakes are like the smoothest creatures in the world. No, like
you ever
actually,
had like a snake go up your
everyone
arm?
always thinks of them as slimy, but they're not slimy.
No, it's just
No,
it's a
I know
weird
what a
feel.
snake feels like. I just no,
They're smooth though.
Why?
You can't say no to them being smooth.
Never
Just-
had a snake wrap around your dick?
because I like a little bit of in my girls.
No, I'm not talking about sex
Liz-
with snakes. I'm just saying snakes feel nice. I'm not
Lizard
saying having sex
girls
with it.
can
No,
have
no.
some
You
pushing-
said
cushion for pushing.
not dragon girls, but snake girls would be pretty good.
No,
they
no.
have smooth skin.
No, I was meant just like
No, because you said they're like bumpy and shit, and he was like, no, that's more like
No,
dragon
before that,
type lizard.
because you were talking about like dragon sort of.
Well, no, I was
reptile
like,
girls,
I was just
and he
saying.
said no, like snake type girls would be the smooth skin. It would
I
be
don't think he
great.
said girls. I think
Yeah.
he just said.
Well, we'll find out. Jesse,
He was implying, and I heard it. So.
it was implied. What's that say, Dane? In the timing thing?
57.
Okay. Well, we could probably end around here unless you guys have anything else you want to add.
Now, if cat girls were a thing,
Here we
Cat
go.
girls would also be gross.
no, not full cat girls.
Yes. Okay. So you want humans with cat ears? That's different.
No.
Like
I'll
Khajiit.
take a little bit of fur, but just like not all.
Would
of
you
the
fuck
fur.
a Khajiit?
Would you
No.
fuck a woman with
They have to have a human face
chest hair?
and titties.
Would you fuck a
And
woman with
vagina.
chest hair?
Other than that,
Would you fuck
All
a woman?
fur.
Would you fuck a woman with chest hair?
no.
Then
So
you wouldn't want to fuck. a
No,
cat girl.
chest hair is different from fur. That's hair. Human hair is much different than fur.
It wouldn't be in this case.
Yes, it would.
it's hair on the chest, man.
Hair on the chest.
Okay. Fuck.
Now, Dean, I got one final Christmas gift for you.
This is what?
In the stream, Dylan.
Okay.
It's not a stream, it's a podcast, Jesse.
Idiot.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to subscribe to Jesse's channel.
They can't.
And Dayton's
Yes,
channel.
I can. I can literally see that I'm getting seen. My voice. This is in the music part now. And now people are gonna hear us arguing in the part where the
Don't
music
forget
plays.
to subscribe to Dayton on Twitch at